Good evening. Welcome to Lucky Scorpion. I'm going to do something a little different tonight in honor of my friend Dom and my Uncle Mike. I'm going to channel messages and I work through decks. It's kind of like a shortcut to tap into things a little bit quicker. If you or someone you know have lost a loved one, these messages could be for you. I have cleansed and meditated the cards and the energy, and we're just going to dive right in. The first thing, before I go any further, I let everything drop out on its own. I did not choose any of these cards. These are all dropped out cards that fell out on their own. The first message is, I am here helping you. Now I have no pain. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. I will always point you in the right direction. You are never alone. We will be together again. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me. I'm called to tell somebody that this particular card that says, I am sorry, please forgive me, it's because they had to go. It was their time. They didn't want to leave you. They knew it would hurt you. They knew you would miss them. But their time was up. All their soul lessons were learned. They want you to forgive them for having to go, even though you still needed them here. I always give you a goodnight kiss. The earth is our school. Now that just goes along with the lessons. I really do believe and feel that once you've learned all your soul lessons, you're rewarded by going to the next level. We are so connected. It is beautiful where I am. They want you to know that they are happy. It's peaceful. There is no pain. There is no guilt. There is no suffering. They can jump. They can run. They can fly. They are free. On to the next messages. Recently, someone has lost someone they love very much. But there is an addition that's fairly new that came to the family, or that is coming to the family, your family. That fell out. Serafina. There's another message here. have the ability to counsel other people, to help them through, and to awaken their spiritual gifts and their divine life missions. Perhaps you have a gift where you can see people, or you're just very spiritually awakened and you can be open to the signs and share them with your loved ones. Something that helps with that is yoga, meditation, peace of mind. It helps with your well-being and your spiritual growth. Your loved ones want you to know that you are protected from all types of harm, and the worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe.
A very good father, and he really wants to get home. But he's stuck with us for life.
Sorry,
He never go back.
a little bit of interruption, but I don't take anything as an interruption. I take it as a sign. Okay, let's continue. Your loved one wants you to know that you are very compassionate, and they appreciate that. Your loved one wants to know that you shared a very special friendship, and you will always be in union, even though they're not here physically. Your loved one wants you to know that you're very courageous and you're very brave. And they also know that you admire their bravery and courageousness and their courage. Your loved one wants you to do the work, to put in the work on healing, on adapting to this new change. Your loved ones want you to know that there's an angelic protection. Some of my viewers are going through a spiritual growth. Sometimes what ignites this kind of thing is sometimes loss ignites spiritual growth. So I know it feels really bad right now when you lose somebody, but that you love so much and you miss and you want them with you. But sometimes that is needed to help in your spiritual growth. Opportunity and change. Opportunity and change. I feel like someone recently viewed two birds. Two birds. At this point, you were thinking about your loved one that you lost, and you seen two birds flying very close together, and this made you think of them. Romance and connection. I feel like there's someone watching right now that lost a loved one, a romantic loved one. And they want you to know that they are still very connected to you. And that you will be in the next life as well. They were a soulmate. I feel like I'm speaking to the same person who's seen the two birds. Dreams. I feel like if you haven't already, you will see this person in your dreams that you lost and you're thinking about. And you're mourning and grieving. Pay attention to your dreams. That is how they will connect with you. That's how it will start anyway. If you're more spiritually awoken, you will see other signs. Rainbows, birds, songs will come on the radio. Your loved one that has gone wants you to know that they have a special love for your children. They're watching over you for your children. They are watching them and protecting them as well as you. Your loved one wants you to take care of your body. Go for walks. Eat healthier. Take care of yourself. A lot of people, when they are in grieving, they forget to eat. They forget to drink. They forget to take care of themselves. Here's another spiritual growth card that popped out. Sometimes when we lose loved ones, we get angry. We get angry at God. We get angry. And we don't understand why we lose the people we love. Which is normal. But they want you to know that they're in a better place. They're not suffering anymore. They're happy. They can watch you. They can be there when you're sad, when you need them and when you miss them. You might smell them. A song might remind you of them. They want you to know you're always supported by your guardian angels, your ancestors. They might even be assigned to be your guide, your guardian angel. I'm getting a message that somebody looks up in the sky when they miss their loved one. There's a story about them being a star in the sky. They might have said that to you, that whenever you miss them, look to the stars, and they'll be one of the stars in the sky, looking back. There's a lot of blessings emerging. A lot of blessings coming your way. Especially by winter time, and they want you to know that. When the first snow falls, there will be a blessing in your life. I feel like it's a birth to to the family. An addition. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. A lot of the time when something happens unexpectedly with a loved one and we lose them, we question what if. We feel guilty. We feel like there's something we could have done. These is all natural feelings of grieving, the grieving process. But your loved one does not want you to feel guilty. And no shame. They love you and they don't want you to feel this. And I know it's hard to not. But I gotta try it. There is also something difficult that I'm picking up. A difficult path is being revealed. They want you to ask for help and learn that we are all connected. I have someone viewing that doesn't like to pray. They don't believe in prayers. They're angry with God right now. Very angry. But your loved one wants you to know that God is real. God didn't make this choice. The loss of your loved one. Oh, it's so deep. It's so hard to explain, but your loved one knows in time you will figure it out, that it's something that had to happen, and it's not God's fault. God doesn't purposely want to cause pain to anyone. And this is very important for you to come to terms with, that there is such things as guardian angels. There is a God. There's going to be something very difficult in your near future, as well as the loss of your loved one. And you will need to pray, and you will need to have faith, and you will need to count on your guardian angels. Some of my viewers are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. Now a lot of the things I'm going to say is not going to make sense to me, but it will make sense to you. I see a little girl with like a lizard or some kind of reptile. And they want me to tell you this because it's going to make you realize this reading is for you. Now I feel like you're not a little girl anymore. But this is a memory that I'm being shown. If that resonates, this is for you, this reading. Protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. There's a loved one worried about his dog. He knows he will be loved and protected, but he fears that he will miss him. Hmm. Hmm. Very different message. Um, there's some kind of chew toy that's his favorite. Something that he sleeps with or chews. Maybe it was meant to be a chew toy, but he needs it to sleep, or he likes to sleep with it. Again, this is not making sense to me, but it will make sense to whoever's watching this. Okay. Pleiades. Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. I really feel like there's another clairvoyant watching this. And this message is for you. You have multiple gifts, but one of the most major one is channeling and uplifting the people around you who have lost loved ones. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Again, I'm getting like, you need to meditate more. When we're more open to signs, in order to see the signs of our loved ones that passed on, we need to be clear. We need to be relaxed. We need to focus. And we have to be open. I really feel like you have to heal your heart chakra, all your chakras, but most importantly your heart chakra, in order to receive these messages. So I would suggest a rose quartz, carrying that around, and every full moon recharging it. Here's another message: not to change to fit in, not to hide what you're feeling or thinking or feeling, you know? He says, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't hide your gifts. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? I feel some kind of regret here. Something to do with a rainy night. There is some kind of regret about a rainy night. Again, this is not making sense to me, but it will make sense to you. I feel like someone's holding on to a grudge of something that happened on a rainy night. Maybe that's when the grudge happened. Okay. Gonna do a little bit of clarification, actually.
Howdy.
Yes, sir. That's really strange. I'm feeling like a numbness in my left hand. I don't know if I'm channeling how somebody passed or what. But this is exactly why I don't like doing these reads. Sometimes you feel the pain of the person who passed. But I felt called to do it, so here we are. I got a message saying that to have patience. You will heal. You may never be the same, but you will adapt. So have patience. I feel like when your loved one passed, there was a lot of mental confusion. I feel like someone had intuition that this was going to happen. I feel like someone might have even dreamt of it before it happened. I'm particularly talking to a single mother here. A single mother. Who was very protective, very independent. Knows how to set boundaries. If this sounds like you, there are possibly Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If this resonates, this message is for you. Someone might have just had a birthday, a celebration. I'm getting that for confirmation. If you just had a birthday, the person you loved and is no longer with us just had a birthday not too long ago, it's confirmation that some of these messages are for you. You'll know which ones are. Someone felt like a heavy burden, and that they were in a constant uphill struggle. I wish I could get more, but that's all I got for tonight. Thank you. Stay blessed. And I hope this gives you some kind of clarity. Bye for now.